In 2 days, 2 days is the original date that I departed here the first time. Will be my 3-year anniversary of being on the road with Yahuwah and Ruach and Yahusha. 3 years. They have done so much in 3 years. They have accomplished so much in me in 3 years. And I have seen a lot of amazing things. I've seen him lift the deceased. I've seen it. I've seen the glory cloud. I've seen him. I've seen him manifest right next to me when I needed him, when I was there healing, when he was using me to heal someone. I needed him. I needed that courage. I need him always. Yada Yahuwah, that the air that we breathe is Ruach. It's been hard. And this last year was the hardest. But without the other 2 years, I probably would not be standing with this last stint of the walk. And I'm ready to go. Wherever he wants, whatever he wants, let's do it. I know that my time here is drawing to an end. And I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I have seen people abdicate their roles too. I've seen them break covenant. I've seen them walk away. But that's on them. And judgment is going to be fierce, and some people treated me really bad. And Abba said that he did that. He let them so he could go after them with all he has. And that used to hurt my heart for them. But now he's got me in the area of a judge. My heart's set to his. And you did what you get. You get what you get. If you wanted people to talk nicer about you, you should have acted better. And that's where I am. And yesterday, I learned that queen means Shirah in Hebrew. And he put my crown on me, and handed me a scepter. So I'm ruling and reigning. And he has really, really kept me to myself. So if you're on the road with him, be prepared to see anything. Be prepared for anyone and everyone that you've ever loved to turn on you. People switch up around here more than the weather, and I'm in Arkansas, and if you know Arkansas, the weather here, we could go through all 4 seasons in one day. And I've seen that, and it's very disappointing. It was. Now you did what you did, you get what you get. But that's all him, because my heart is not like that. It hasn't been like that. I have been begging for mercy, begging for forgiveness, and standing in the gap for them, and he told me stop. And that kind of crushed me at first. And I've seen people not want to receive revelations that he gave me. So I'm praying that he give it to them himself, and that he show them. And I'm counting on him. He told me he wouldn't put me to shame, and I believe him for that. I'm standing on the promises of Yah. Literally, that's all I got are the promises. But I see them. I see what he's doing. He just gives me little pieces, and I can see it. And I'm very thankful for that, because that helps keep my heart at ease, because this has been bad. But when he tells you he's going to take you from the pit to the palace, believe him, because yesterday we went from pit mentality to palace and ruling and reigning with just him crowning me and handing me the scepter. I could still cry, feel it in my throat, how it's tightening up, wanting to cry. I'm just so grateful, and so amazed by him, that he even picked me, that he chose me for this. And that's just astounding to me. His love will, it'll change you. It'll change you. I've seen some cool things with the weather too. I'm just trying to think of all the cool things I've seen. I think the healings are the coolest, because that's my mission. I'm a healer. And I like that. My number one heart's desire is to shut the hospitals down. They're lying. They're lying. I was a nurse. They're lying. They're lying to you. Lying. And I can't stand that. I can't stand that. They're making customers. They're telling people there's no cure. They're liars. They're liars. I've seen some really cool things that should not have even been possible in this realm. But because of Yahuwah, I'm Yahuwah Kol Debar Yakol. With Yahuwah, all things are possible. And I learned a new phrase yesterday. Anoki Yadid Yahuwah. I'm Yahuwah's favorite. I needed to learn that because yesterday he really made me feel like his favorite. Today, I just have, it's been war to stay there. But we're there, and everything's okay. I trust him. He's told me these things when I was with him when I died. And now I'm seeing it, and it's still like, wow. Sometimes I don't even have any words, but wow. Do you see what he just did? Wow. I'm so in love with him. So in love. And some of the other changes, I started making everything homemade. I don't eat out at all. I want a greenhouse that's 24-hour climate controlled where I can grow my own food year round. And I don't eat meat. I've just been eating plants. Everything's alive. But my vibration is much higher. My frequency is much higher being just on plant-based diet. And I ate a lot of sweet potatoes. A lot of sweet potatoes. And a lot of avocados. But that's okay. It's healthy and nutritious. My skincare, I went plant-based on my skincare. I was making that transition while I was in Utah, but did it all. Completely natural. And my clothes, I'm trying to find cotton and linen. This is linen. And it's very hard to find. I really would like to start making my own clothes. I'm really ready to go home, and I'm really ready for a sewing room and an office, and I've got a couple of books to put out, and writers need alone time, I think, to do that, and there's not been much of that on this trip. So I would like my office to write the books that he wants me to put out. And the first one, I think, is The Dismantling, and that's crushing every lie that we have ever been told. And it's going to be a lot, and it's going to be a lot for some people, because even given the revelations on TikTok and YouTube, people aren't seeing it. They're not receiving it because it's me, and that's on them. That ain't my problem. I did it. I did my job as a watchman. I did my job, and that's all I can do. And he's got me there too. I can't worry about who comes in and who doesn't. But I'm standing on the promises in his word with Rahab, where when she was obedient and did exactly what she said she was going to do and exactly what they told her to do, her and her household were saved. And I'm standing on that because really his word's all I got. Him and his word. And I praise him. And I bought a Torah in Hebrew, in Paleo Hebrew, not Hebrew, Paleo Hebrew. And since I'm learning my letters, I'll be able to read it. Well, I know the letters. Now it's learning the words, because I can sound it out and get a word, but then what does that word mean? So I need a dictionary. So that's probably going to be my next purchase. But right now I've just been asking. I've been asking AI, what is this? What is this? So AI is helping me learn Hebrew, which is entertaining. This whole trip's been entertaining, and this last stint has been. There are no words. I'm out of time. I love you. Have a great day.